Jeremy the Entrepreneur back with another video. Gen Z can't find a job. Me being a Gen Z employee, lately I feel like hopelessness, depressing thoughts, as well as thinking the world is like ending around me. But we can't be so filled with like negative thoughts in life. Even though we may hate our life like in the current moment, I don't think like we should hate our lives in the long term. So long term thinking, I don't really want to hate my life forever, but like being a Gen Z with all these boomer bosses and stuff, like bossing us around and thrusting us into a way of complete chaos and destruction is just not fair. And it's just not fair that as a Gen Z employee, we're treated like this in the job market. And that's if we can even find a job. A lot of us just can't find a job at all. And it's completely ridiculous. It's insane. It's unbelievable that we're in this situation that we can't find a job at all. And I can't believe my life is becoming a failure. I'm not trying to get too emotional here. I'm kind of getting emotional that I can't believe my life is a failure of being a Gen Z unemployed individual. I've been unemployed for so long. It's been probably a couple months. It's getting to the point of I'm losing hope that reality is even real. It's hard to believe things that are real or not real in the moment. And it's just really sad to go through these things. And I'm generally just angry as fuck at the boomers for doing this to us. I'm angry as fuck at the boomers that are causing this situation to even happen in the first place. If you even wonder where I am right now, I have a electric vehicle rental, and I'm charging my car right now. So I have an hour to make a YouTube video. I want to make some TikToks too. I'm trying to not be broke. I'm trying to not be broken or destroyed, and this life is me being just that. A lot of my life so far is being broken and destroyed, and we really think like, okay, if my life is being broken, destroyed constantly, of I just can't find a job, I have all these qualifications, and I'm just getting nowhere in life, and the thing that I don't like the most is that these billion-dollar companies take advantage of us. These super rich, billionaires, billion-dollar companies are completely taking advantage of us. It's just not fair. It's not fair that they make millions of dollars and we suffer so fucking much. That we fucking suffer so fucking much. All life is suffering, at least what they say. But the funny thing is, to these billion-dollar companies, it's like a big Monopoly board. Like if you think about a puzzle or Monopoly board, a big Monopoly board, that's the billionaires' game, and their game is just keep making billions of dollars, keep making billions of dollars, keep making hundreds of billions of dollars, and we can't even barely get by. We can barely even pay for fucking rent right now. We can't even find a job. So if we can't even find a job, what are we supposed to do? Tell me what I'm supposed to do in life when I can't find a job and I'm suffering through this situation over and over and over again. Over again, suffering over and over. Now, when I think about a lot of things, I think about feeling like I was telling you guys earlier in the video, about me feeling defeated or destroyed, or I'm just feeling like life is falling apart around me. When I have all those thoughts going by, I think about the kangaroo that jumps. The kangaroo's baby is always in the pouch. Remember that. And I'm kind of talking about Australia, but in Australia, the kangaroo's baby is always in the pouch. So if we're always in the pouch, thinking about it metaphorically, we're always in the pouch of being unemployed, if you think about it. Our jobs are always on the line, there's always a risk of us not having a job or just being unemployed over and over and fucking over again, to the point of it just all ends. It all ends with one little thing. It all ends with us never making money ever. Like, I have no life savings. I have no real goals of what I'm trying to achieve. So me thinking about what I want to do next, like when I say the kangaroo's pouch, the baby's pouch is in the kangaroo, I really mean it. So I mean the pouch is in the kangaroo. And it's, when you think about these things, if you think about, see, the thing is, I kind of like get into like negative thoughts. I think about negative thoughts over and over again. And it gets to the point of there's no winning. There's no really winning in this life. And if we're always losing, we're losing over and over again, when do we really win? When do we really win a life if we're losing over and over and fucking over again? We're just losing and losing and losing. When are we going to actually win? I don't know. I don't know when we're actually going to win, you know, especially when these billion-dollar companies control the entire monopoly board. And we can't even find a $15 per hour minimum wage job at all. And somehow it's, becoming our fault. It becomes our fault that we can't get ahead. So like the boomers are talking about, we can't get ahead over and over. We can never get ahead. So if we get a job, we get fired. If we are hired, we get fired. So I'm not trying to rhyme right now. I'm not trying to say that this is happening over and over again, but it kind of is if you think about it. You know, whether we're in a recession or not, I really don't know. I really don't know if we're, I mean, I could say that we're like in a like Great Depression kind of deal, but I wouldn't say that we're 100% there, you know. And I just can't believe my life is, I'll tell you guys, like, I can't believe most of my life is a complete failure, and generally is angry. I get really angry as fuck at a lot of different things. I don't know if you guys get angry at stuff randomly, like super pissed off, super angry, super kind of feeling of life being I wouldn't say homeless, but the general anger that I'm getting at. I'm just feeling a lot of different thoughts, like the hatred for life, not the hatred towards my life, but the hatred towards the entire system, that it's kind of like a monopoly board where the winners take all, and the losers lose everything, and the winners take all. And when I generally talk about me being a Gen Z person, being constantly unemployed, you know, it's just my life is every single day I'm living the same life. You know, it doesn't change that much if you think about it. Every single day is almost like blended together. So my life is kind of this one everlasting roller coaster or train kind of, I wouldn't say a train going off the rails and going off the cliff, but it's pretty close. Pretty close. My life is like the train. You know how the train goes, and you know when there's an object in the middle of the train, the conductor, right, the person that runs the train, slams on their horn, right? It's like, get out of the way, get out of the way. Or someone's in the middle of the train tracks. I mean, that's kind of, I'm just in the train tracks of life. You know, I don't think that I'm being constantly ran over constantly, but I'm pretty close. You know, it's pretty close. Especially like when I'm talking about like these billion-dollar companies that are controlling a lot of the system, and they have a lot of the control over most of the stuff, you know? And if you're all wondering, my EV fast charger is right now, well, I think it just automatically turned off the lights, but 80% complete in 40 minutes. It's fast charging. These EVs are just, they take forever to charge for some reason. I don't know why these EVs, electric vehicles, take forever, but that's why I'm making this YouTube video, because I'm kind of stuck in the middle. I still have 40 minutes to go before my EV fully charges. What do you guys think of most of your lives? Do you feel like that you can't find a job constantly when there's ghost jobs and there are all these other things that are going on at the same time that are kind of holding us back in life a little bit? Especially when employers post fake jobs. That's shit that I don't like. I don't like that the employers post fake jobs and we apply for these jobs and we never get hired. We never get hired. And the analogy is, we don't get hired, we get fired. We get hired and then we're fired. And that's kind of like a lot of stuff that I think is going on with life right now. I think that it's just generally unfair. It's generally unfair that we have to deal with this fucking bullshit every fucking day, and it gets to the point of craziness, Like, now, let's say if I did get a job, let's say I got hired, what would I even do? Like, I would just get hired at a job, and then they would probably instantly fire me because I'm doing my job. But there's like snitches and shit at work, and people that like are fucking out to get you and stuff like that. I think that happens a lot. I don't know why. I don't know why people are out to get people, or there's just a general hatred towards a lot of different things. See, I'm not out to get anybody. So when like a general manager, like they're out to get people and to fire people, I can't imagine what a shitty life they're going through. That they have to fire someone that's getting paid minimum wage that can barely afford anything. Like, what do they think that gets them off, that thinks that they can do this to us? That's what I really think. Like, why do they think that they can do this to us, Gen Z, these boomers? They can constantly fire us and stuff, and we never get a real job. And they just say, keep trying hard enough when you live in your mom's basement and stuff like that. Keep trying hard enough, Alexis. Keep trying hard enough, Timmy. Just keep trying hard enough, and maybe you'll succeed. Maybe what happens if we don't succeed? What happens if we just fail? Just kind of putting it out there. What happens if we completely just fail? I don't know. I wouldn't know, because if you declare as my life a failure compared to your life, I don't think we should compare apples to seeds. Just like I said, the baby in the kangaroo's pouch is always in the pouch, but at some point in time, the kangaroo has to become an adult. I mean, a lot of us think that we need to become adults when we're children. Or I would say generally, what do you call it? I'm not a fucking child. That's what I say to them. I'm not a fucking child, and I'm not going to be treated like one. I'm not going to be treated like a child. I'm not going to be treated like a chump. I'm not going to be treated like disrespected. I just don't want to be disrespected in life. And a lot of these news articles, these news anchors, they're like, why do these Gen Zers, they can just take it, just get disrespected every single second of my life. And I'm not going to be disrespected every moment of my entire life. It's just not going to happen. And I don't appreciate my parents and stuff. They're like, why do you live in your mom's basement? Why blah, 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 blah. And it's like, shit, do you think I want to live in my mom's basement? Do you think I want to live in that shithole of a basement while it's freezing cold downstairs? No, I don't want to fucking live in my fucking mom's basement. And I don't appreciate these employers really getting on to me about that it's reality like that. Now, I'm not saying you should not live in your mom's basement, or you shouldn't live at your parents' house. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that these people, it's like a setup. Like, I wouldn't say a scam. You know how a setup where they set up certain parts of like something where it just feels like we're set up for I wouldn't say set up for failure, but we're set up for it's like a chess game, and these $1 billion companies keep getting one and one and one, and they keep winning, and they have billions of dollars. Now, I don't have any money. I'm completely broke. I'm completely fucking broke. And I guarantee you I'm broke. If you want to help me out and Cash App me, you put the link in the bio. My Cash App is below. Or if you Cash App me a donation, it can be any amount generally. The more money, the better. But I love my support from my YouTube subscribers, and I really appreciate if you do Cash App me, and the link is in the bio. Now after that, I begged for fucking money because I'm kind of broke, that I don't have a job because I'm so smart, I'm so qualified. So qualified here, guys. I'm so qualified, but I get nowhere. So many qualifications on the college. The college degree has so many classifications and stuff like that. Like, okay, cool, you have lots of classifications, but how does that help me? How does it help me that you have lots of classifications, but you have all these classifications, but it doesn't transfer to real life. It doesn't transfer to money at all, which is fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious that, when... I don't even know where I'm going with this video anymore. I'm like, what do I even title this video? I think I was going to title this video Gen Z Lost a Job or something like that. And I have my iPad here, basically. Actually, I'm probably going to, I'm going to take a picture of this. This isn't a live stream, guys, but I'm going to take a picture as a thumbnail. Let's see here. While I'm recording a video, isn't that cool? Let's see here. Oh, no, you can't see me now. Okay, so I'm going to use that as my thumbnail. I can't even see. I turned my brightness down on my iPad so much. There we go. So I was about to pull up a news article right here. If I can find it. It talks about Gen Z. So I'm always researching my generation, right? Salary shock for Gen Z graduates. What to expect in entry-level pay. Well, how are we supposed to... I'm going to connect this to the video, guys. But... how are we supposed to get any pay when we can't even get a job? So I don't know what whoever's making these news articles doesn't understand that we don't have jobs. So if we have no jobs, how are we supposed to possibly get paid any money? Inspiring Gen Z starters. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Now at the time, Gen Z in a church renewal. Talking about church? Gen Z is politically old before its time. Oh, there's a lot of news articles here. I actually checked out a really good news article that I lost here. Don't know where it went. But it was talking about Gen Z's failures and stuff like that. Let's see. Let's go back. Since you guys are so far in the video, you might as well keep going. I'm 30 minutes left before my fast charger is done, so I'm going to keep making content. Why not? Can boomers and Gen Z really work together? That's the fucking joke. I don't see, the thing is, I don't know who makes the articles. This is an article, they talk about human resources, next big challenge. See, my challenge is living life every single day. I don't need human resources telling me that I can't get a job. I don't appreciate that. I'm talking to a legal department in a company. If I'm talking to human resources, obviously they don't have my back. And if they don't have my back, because they don't give a shit about us. They would rather interview 500 to 1,000 people for one position and not give us any job. So if they're interviewing 500 to 1,000 people and they don't give us a job, how is that helping us? Just saying. And all these college graduates getting out of school and they can't get a job at all. No shit, Sherlock Holmes, that you can't get a job. You're competing with fucking 1,000 other people for one job. There's always haters no matter where you go in life. It's crazy. You can work at a minimum wage job or a job that you can pay any money, and there's people that hate you or hate everyone. Everyone's out to get them in life. It's fucking crazy. And I'm not out to get anybody in life. I just want a job. I just want a normal job, normal 9-to-5 job. And I don't want to get bullied. You know, I don't want to be bullied by other people, especially my coworkers. But the funny shit about all this is that I will never get a job anyway. So I tried for the past couple months, and I never went to college. I kind of goofed around. I wouldn't say I smoked drugs, but yeah, there's a lot of people that I knew that did drugs and stuff like that. I just don't want to end up in jail or nothing like that, so I'm just trying to do the right path in life. The right path in life, but the thing is, get this, you do the right path in life, you get fucking nowhere anyway. So it doesn't even matter if we try or not. Maybe we get somewhere, maybe we don't. I think a lot of people don't get a lot of different places. For some reason, I try a lot. I seriously try in life. When I'm applying to hundreds of thousands of jobs, and you know, this is why I'm so fucking burnt out. I'm burnt out that these billion-dollar companies take so advantage of us. Like, it's ridiculous, man. And then we have these news articles that make fun of us, that basically targeting us. You know, and you know, even though like I am generally angry at the boomers, I can't blame them for everything. I can't say like, hey, since you were able to buy a house with a couple $100, you know, we didn't have that option. You know, we can't buy a fucking house. We were never be able to. We can't even afford rent. So we live in their mom's basement, and the money we make is like not worth anything, because get this, I bought this Red Bull and it was like $3. That's like almost like an hour worth of work. It's crazy. Everything's inflated in price. And guys, I'm not drinking alcohol. This is a Red Bull. Red Bull, see? Just to let you guys know. So because I always follow YouTube guidelines and stuff like that. You know, because I'm a YouTuber, I want to be famous, right? I want to be famous in life, but I want to be famous by, I know, me personally, I want to create awesome, badass content for you guys. So when I talk about Gen Z, like, I am Gen Z. I live Gen Z. I'm living Gen Z's actual life because I fucking am Gen Z. I'm in the category. I'm not a millennial, you know, but feeling defeated, guys, it's okay if you feel defeated at some points of life. So, you know, some points of life we feel defeated. Some points of life we don't. But at the end of the day, we try our hardest. We freaking try our hardest to really get things done. You know, we really, really do try, I think. Oh, I'll show you guys how much charge this is done. You see this? See that, guys? Is 80% complete in 25 minutes. And like I said, I don't like these electric vehicles so much. This is a rental car for me right now. I do like the electric Mustangs. I do want to, like, if I ever become rich and famous YouTuber, I probably want to get a Mustang and stuff like that. Especially an electric Mustang. Because electric Mustang would be so fun to drive down. See, the thing is, I live in Pennsylvania. I want to live in, like, the Hollywood Hills or something like that. You know, and but the thing is, I don't even care where I live. I don't care if I drive. Thing is, I have this rental because my Hyundai Civic got in a car accident, so it sucks. Like, my other car got in a car accident, you know, and I can't find a job. It's crazy because I can't find a job and I got in a car accident. It sucks. Life can seriously suck sometimes, guys, but it is what it is. I'm not trying to sugarcoat this shit. You know, I tell the truth. You know, I tell the truth to you guys. And like I said previously, if you're 24 minutes in the video, if you want to leave some money in my Cash App, you send me some money. It could be any money, more the better. Like I said, it really helps this YouTube channel out. Since I was recording for 25 minutes already, you know, and I get this, I'm gonna be able to do this a lot more times because while I'm charging my car, I can make YouTube videos. Fucking never thought about it like that. So I don't have to waste time making YouTube videos. I can do it while I'm charging my car because I'm basically would be playing on my iPad and stuff like that anyway. So it's awesome, you know? You know what'd be funny if my microphone didn't pick up any of this audio and I lost this entire video. That happened to me before. Hopefully that doesn't happen but we're still going with the video, 25 minutes in. What should we call my YouTube channel? Like, no, Jeremy the Entrepreneur. What do you call your guys, like your clique, like on my YouTube comments, right? Jeremy Army or something like that. Jeremy Army, push the like button. That's what I call it, Jeremy Army. So all you subscribers, you're a part of my family, like Jeremy family, Jeremy Army, and you're an army of YouTube subscribers that help me out, like with Cash App and stuff like that. Especially because I spend all the money on myself, and it helps me out. It really does. Because especially when I'm just trying not to be broke, And you guys, some of you are watching this video are probably fucking millionaires and shit like that. I don't have that luxury yet, but once I become a millionaire, if I ever do become a millionaire, I'll be so blessed. But I would give back like you guys give to me, like the Cash App donations, I can't believe like that some people's lives, that they think their life is actual failure, and that's sad. Because my life, maybe my life is a failure in some parts, maybe it isn't. Just like in relationships, hopefully I have health insurance soon. That's what I hope. I hope I have health insurance soon, because this is just one crazy life, one super insane. And I'm gonna label this a vlog, everyone. So like the video and subscribe. I already asked for the Cash App donations, and I'm gonna make some TikToks now since I have 20 minutes left until I'm 80% charged. It's 9:02, so I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video, and I'll upload this tomorrow on the 7th, and I'll keep making videos because I have so much time, So while I have more time in the morning to upload, and I'll record now. Love everyone. Hearts, love everyone. Jeremy Army, I love you guys. And I wish you a fantastic night. Thanks for watching.